right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Arrowhead Chiefs. It's your girl, Miss Nicole. Queen of Hustle, baby. Started from the bottom, now we here. My homie at the start of his career. Let's go. Try to warn him early, hear the truth. Tune in every Sunday for the juice. Arrowhead Chief Podcast, bringing all the news. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Chris style, out here rapping for the crew. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube. If you missed the play, come back for reviews. Post game highlights, go subscribe on YouTube.
What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? You are tuned in to the Arrowhead Chief Podcast, episode 234. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. Whatever you're doing, you're at home, you're at work, listening to us. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us on the live stream. If you're listening on the playback, we appreciate you too. Leave a comment in the comments section. Hey, man, you know what time it is. It's spooky hours today, because we got, a family member that has returned. The prodigy son, the prodigy son. You know the story about the Bible where the son went out to the wilderness. He went out to the wilderness, went partying, and came back home. But he was welcomed back in. That's Clarence. You know what I'm saying? Clarence has been welcomed back into the home. What's up, Clarence? How you feeling, man?
Good brother Chris. What's the deal, man? Brother Mar. Good brother Mar.
Hey man,
got them sunglasses on, boy. Listen, come on, man.
Because I'm trying to shine like you, babe. I'm trying to shine.
Here we go.
It's so extra bright.
We ain't 10 minutes in. Okay. All right. Tell him.
Joe, we saw you. I saw you even before the show started.
Hold on, Joe Blow. Chris, where your glasses at?
I don't need them.
Man, come on.
Look, man, I only use my glasses for far off. I don't need them.
Okay, Joe Collins. So you ain't gotta have no glass on. Okay, don't worry about it.
And Joe, you trying to get us canceled again
already?
Joe, if you don't put that drink down, act like you got some sense.
Hey,
wait, you got to build up to it. It's called a crescendo, I think.
It's going up like a crescendo.
There you go.
Yeah, crazy. All right, man. Let's talk about it, man. Trey Smith Watch is officially on. My man hasn't signed his contract. They haven't come with a deal yet. They got till July 15th, 3 p.m., I think, Eastern time. How y'all feeling? Are y'all worried? Do you think a deal will get done this week, next week? What we talk? We're going to let Clarence talk about this. Go ahead, Clarence.
I mean, when you think about it, how they do what's homeboy name? Orlando Brown? Mm-hmm. He wanted that money. When he get his money?
He didn't. They traded his ass.
No. But they got that taken care of, so he bring his black ass to camp, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, and Trey is far better than. I'm not comparing in any realm, but Trey gonna get his money, man. Like, they trying to lock that up. Him and Creed, man. Hey, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
I agree.
He a staple. He gonna be a staple.
Once you traded away Joe to me, you knew they got to get it done. Yeah. Because you chose youth over,
Yeah, absolutely. 15 always gonna be the investment.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So you gonna make sure that 15 is taken care of, man.
And that's part of that, right
there.
Yeah,
it is. You damn right it is.
Right there. Right. You just said it right there. 15. He got to stay upright. And I get it. The Chiefs been making a lot of emphasis on the tackle side.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't sit here and act like Trey Smith sitting right next to Creed is not important, because it's very important to this offensive line. So I'm like, y'all, man, it'll get done. It's just how much and when. It's not if, it's just how much and when. So it's saying, see, Joe trying to start already, bro.
He trying to trigger Clarence.
I can't see it. Hold on. Let me get my thing together so I can see what he talking about.
Nah, don't worry about it.
You gotta see Joe.
Nah, don't worry about it.
He's just trying to trigger Clarence. That's all.
Sure.
But one thing though, I will say, even going back to last year. So we know this thing to be true. When they break camp, that 5 is supposed to be that 5.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
For every game that calendar year, that 5 is not supposed to change. Right. And when you have to make a change from left guard to left tackle with uncertainty, that messes up everything else. If you can't do that right, that's the problem. But the consistent things throughout has always been that center and that right guard.
Yeah.
And even if you know that they are going to be there, we can build around them and make these 5 the one that'll carry the entire calendar year of games. That's it right there. Mm-hmm. But you got to have consistency somewhere along that 5. Better that it be a center and a guard inside, and then you can work on outside. You can improve outside through OTAs, mini camps, training camp, and know, okay, definitively, this is our strongest 5. Mm-hmm. If we stay healthy, we'll be able to do everything else that we need to do. So, number 1 is this year's Trey. We take care of Trey. Everything else takes care of itself. Mm-hmm. We'll find the 5 that will be a consistent 1, a unit of 1.
Talk to him.
Well, hey, since
Clarence over here like king, like in this biz college.
Since we here. Well, since we here.
Listen, I ain't told my draws yet. Give me some time. I'm gonna tell my draws in a minute. What's going on? I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. Oh, don't worry. Crescendo, damn it.
Going up, baby. Going up, baby.
So since we here, because we haven't heard from you, Clarence, I haven't heard from you since off season started, draft, all that good stuff. I just wanted to get your thoughts on everything that all the moves that the Chiefs made. What were your feelings on it?
I mean, okay, so if we just gonna keep it all the way funky, you're talking about a team that across the country they hate. All right, think about it. Think about problems in the parking lot. Man, ain't nobody trying to get you blocked, Joe. You need to put that bottle down. think about times, man. It was some dark times. You know what I'm saying? And now you at a point where it's been how many Super Bowl banners have been hoisted at Arrowhead? 3, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you look at the landscape of the AFC. And then you go into the Super Bowl and you say, okay, well, y'all got your ass kicked in the Super Bowl. Blah, blah, blah. Well, we know why. The biggest thing has always been, and it's always going to be, more so now than ever, defenses are catching up with offenses, as we have seen year after year after year. These defenses are improving. Mm-hmm. So the things that don't change in football is being physical at the point of attack, be it on offense or defense, being able to run the damn football. And if they could have some identity, okay, you say, well, Pacheco's coming back from a foot injury, you got Kareem, and you this and that. Okay, well, all those things are right. But when you have uncertainty at the left tackle position, then you're supposed to be able to hide that by running the football and being able to use more play action. So this offseason, you go for more speed. You get what they say is a grown man at left tackle. We don't know until we see it on the field. And what we see on the field, I mean Pacheco, I mean Kareem, I mean Elijah Mitchell. We got to see some resemblance of we can be physical when we need to be, guys. Like, it doesn't have to be Rasheed and Hollywood and Worthy, occasionally Travis sprinkled in here and there. We can be physical. We need to be physical. especially in this division, especially in the AFC. But I say all that to say the additions are great, but this is still the team. This is still the standard. Philly could have won it. Good job. You did what you were supposed to do that Sunday. You won that game. But when we're talking about longevity-wise, and we're talking about being consistent year after year after year, it's still at Arrowhead. And it's still 15. And until you can whoop his ass, he's still that dude. And it ain't happened, man. I don't give a damn he lost Super Bowl. It's still not true. You can't tell me otherwise.
Right.
You can't tell me different. All they did was just add on, man. Like
They did.
We got to find out what the running game's gonna do, though. We got to see.
How do you feel about the rookie running back that we drafted, Rashard Smith?
I mean, I liked him in college, but again, the thing is, we have experienced this now, so we know from that room, it's got a wow on the field. Like, it's got to be so obvious that they can't deny it. And if we get that from somebody, then he'll say, okay, we can lean on that room a little bit more.
Right.
But it's got to blow your socks off. So that remains to be seen. I mean, obviously, it's an area of concern. Like, we got to get better at the point of attack. We got to be able to run the football. Like, let's go get a physical left tackle, right?
Right.
A young left tackle, a young guy that can work into this. What?
Yeah.
I did
No, I agree with you though. You know, the biggest concern is the running game because if the receivers stay healthy, we expect an improvement in that room. I mean, that was the issue last year. We lost Rasheed Rice, we lost Hollywood before the season even started, and then Xavier Worthy was a rookie, so he was learning on the fly. So now you get Rasheed back. He looks like he's all purposes. He looks like he's healthy. Xavier Worthy, he's year 2, so everything's gonna be fast for him. And then Hollywood, if he can stay healthy, whatever he can contribute, that's a plus. That's a cherry on top with a sprinkle there on Travis.
And think about this. Well, the record was what again last year in the regular season?
15-2.
15-2.
15-1. 2.
The
Denver game don't count.
Oh, okay. So they won 15 games with a plan B and a plan C. 15 games with a plan B and a plan C. Made it to a Super Bowl on a plan B and a plan C. Wait a minute. Plan B,
there's a lot of cats trying to get plan B.
Yeah, thank you. You use that plan B when you don't fuck that. Oh, she ain't got no teeth. Good Lord. You gonna put this in your orange juice, baby. I'll call you tomorrow. We're going to go to the dentist. I just ain't got no teeth.
He's back.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm your brother. That's my fault. Mark hit me up.
I know. I'm an instigator like a motherfucker.
You set me up, man. But plan B and the plan C, and it got all the way to the Super Bowl. And it just so happened. Okay, it just so happens.
D-Mac.
Ain't got no teeth. Ain't bullshit. She ain't got no teeth. The plan B.
Hey, that's all gummage. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little gummage, man.
Okay, well.
All right. Relax. Chill out.
But yo, listen, no, on some real stuff. Saquon carried the ball, 20 plus times? Jalen Hurts carried the ball double-digit carries in that game. So the game plan for them was time of possession, run the football, be stubborn, and if we get a big play, we get a big play. But
they plan to keep Mahomes on the sideline.
We just gonna out physical them, tire out their damn defense, and make Pat have to want to try to be a hero and take big shots, and he don't have the time to take those big shots. But that was on a plan B scheme. Like, it was not supposed to be Travis is option number one. That was never the focus going into last season. Travis was maybe gonna see maybe 45 to 50 catches at best last year. Rasheed was gonna eat that load. You know what I'm saying? Oh, pause.
Yeah.
That's
God
crazy.
damn it. I'm sorry, man. Hey, I'm your brother, Rasheed. I didn't.
I wasn't gonna say nothing at first, but you said it.
Hey, I had to catch myself because somebody gonna be like, "Ball, hey, what's up?" You know what I'm saying? But that was supposed to be Rasheedo. You know what I'm saying? And then the complimentary. If Hollywood Brown could stay healthy, great. Xavier Worthy come along slowly. You know what I'm saying? But all of that was a plan B for last year, and they made it all the way to Super Bowl. Imagine if you don't get a Rashee Rice hurt. Just imagine the year he has, right? Imagine what Hollywood Brown would have been had he not separated his shoulder at the first start of the year.
Preseason.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Imagine that. Imagine what we could have saw out of Noah Gray more of, because they're trying to scale back Travis so they can potentially get, okay, I'm going too far, so they can potentially get another year or two out of Travis. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know 19, but they would have came damn close.
Yeah. No, it definitely would have looked a whole lot better on offense for sure. Like, and we've talked about the offense and how these past 2 years have not been fun for them. And speaking of which,
let them know, dog.
Oh hell,
my man Patrick Mahomes was on the K Adams show. You know what I'm saying? And he has some things to say. So I'm gonna play some clips for y'all. And I want to get y'all reaction.
You won 15 games with a banged-up team, not your number one wide receiver, a full complement. In that receiver room, what are you most excited about, outside of hopefully health?
I think it's just going to come from everywhere. I mean, obviously, you got Rasheed being back. He looks great. You have Xavier Worthy, who came on so strong at the end of last year. You have Hollywood Brown healthy again. Guys everywhere. You add in Travis Kelce, a Hall of Famer, and Noah Gray, a great tight end, and everybody that we've added to all those different rooms. Well, we have so many weapons. Let's go out there and just maximize it all. It's not going to be just one person. It's going to be the entire offense going out there and showcasing what the Kansas City Chiefs truly are.
There's a lot of, they did this, free agency, draft, the other teams in the AFC, and I'm like, okay, but the Chiefs are like, I honestly think it might be your deepest receiver room. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is going to be the deepest. I mean, it's hard to always say, like, you had Tyreek and Travis Kelce, Hall of Famers in the prime of their careers, and that it's hard to always say that it could be deeper than that, but at the same time, it's not the depth. I mean, it's going to be hard to make cuts because we have so many great receivers that we could be 8, 9 deep, the guys I can see making the roster, and that's what you want. You want competition. And we have that. Brett Veach, Coach Reed have done a great job of bringing guys in, and they've been competing, and we're excited to get to St. Joe, Missouri, and go out there, compete, and showcase who we are.
So he was talking about the receiving core, just like we were just talking about, and how if those boys could stay healthy, that could be a dangerous group. We'll play this other couple more clips.
Tom Brady had this incredible thing to say about how if he had to pick one person to sort of pass what he was able to do, it is you. He could have said nobody. No, I don't see anybody able to do that. You're in year 9, which is wild. Yeah. Wild since you were drafted. How much more do you think about your legacy now as 30 approaches, as year 9 is here?
I think that's always in the back of your mind, even from the beginning of my career. But at the end of the day, it's about taking it a day by a time, a day and a day, just continuing to do that. And that's something that I've been conscious of knowing that how blessed I am to be in Kansas City, to have all these great players around me, and having Tom, a guy like that, say that, I mean, it just motivates me even more. And I've actually talked to Tom a good amount this offseason, and it's cool that he wants to give me advice. He doesn't have to be like that. He's such a good dude, and I have so much respect for him, and I'll take any advice he gives me.
What does he say to you? What's the best advice?
I got to keep the secrets, But he always talks about being yourself. He thinks that which I truly believe too, is that guys can spot when you're not authentic and you're not putting in the work. And that's something that he did every single day. That's why guys respected him so much. And that's all I'm going to do for the rest of my career. And I feel like I've done so far is I'm always myself. No matter if you like me or if you don't like me, you know that I'm giving everything I can to win the football games.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, we all know that Tom Brady has, he has an affinity for Patrick Mahomes because he sees that killer instinct that, all the greats have it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
They live and breathe just winning. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do it by any means. They don't care about their stats. They don't care if they put up 5,000 yards. They don't care if they do 3,000 yards. As long as at the end of the day, we got a W. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so he knows Patrick, and Tom had that too in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we got to run the ball 50 times to win this game, damn it, I'm going to hand this ball off. I don't care. And then I'll hit Gronk in the back of the end zone. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and Patrick had to learn that. I think these last 3 years, he had to learn that. Once he lost Tyreek Hill, it was like, all right, I got to win different ways now. I can't just be all bombs away because you said, Clarence, defenses have caught up. You know what I'm saying? They've caught up to, more so they caught up to the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They learned the Chiefs, we play two high safeties. We ain't letting nobody get behind us. We're going to make y'all play patient football and run the football. Andy, we're going to make you run the football. And if you don't, you're going to lose. And it's been true and tried since, that happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's made Andy Reid, for the most part, he's been leaning on the running game for the most part. You know what I'm saying? There's some games it's like, Andy, what you doing, man? Run the football, dog. But I just think that Tom sees that impact, like, he's got a little bit of what I had.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, and then, there's always the discourse in the offseason. Everybody's picking the demise of the Chiefs.
Right.
Man, Craig Carlton. I give Craig Carlton this. He came out and said he just wants to see our demise. See, at least he spoke the truth and let everybody else be talking around.
So he finally admitted that he's just been a hater the whole fucking
time. He admitted it. He said it. He said, my team sucks and I want to see the Chiefs go down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, at least you finally admitted it.
Right.
But this is what Patrick Mahomes had to say.
I'm seeing the terms revenge tour. I've actually said that one. I've seen scorched earth. Can you frame what your mentality is so I know how to talk about it?
I'm honestly just ready to play football again. Whenever you lose, you kind of have this taste in your mouth that you want to go out there and revenge that or whatever you want to say. But at the same time, I feel like I've had to sit back and just listen to people talk. And I'm like, let's just play football and just handle it all out there. And I don't really want to talk about it. I just want to go out and show who we are as a Kansas City Chiefs.
So that lets you know right there. He hears it. He hear y'all. He hears
that boy got the memory of an elephant.
So, yeah, he sees it. Ponzi scheme, dude.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that boy was grinning on his way to the bank, boy.
Like a mug, wasn't he?
Didn't he go to prison for that?
Mm-hmm.
I think he did.
He needed to. Oh, my bad. I'm your brother, dog. Don't listen to me, man.
But another thing, I didn't get the clip, but another thing he said in that interview was talking about, getting back to having fun. And me and Mar had talked about this. I told Mar, we had a couple episodes where I was just like, I just want to see the Chiefs have fun again. It hasn't looked fun. It just looks like business, like work as usual, because different circumstances with the offense. The year that we won the Super Bowl against the Eagles, our wide receivers was dropping passes. You can just see them. You can see it in Pat's face. He wasn't having fun that season. And then last year we had so many injuries. He still looked like he wasn't having fun. It just looked like we don't have that same energy on the sideline where everybody's just pumped up and happy and smiling and whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like it's just rough and just miserable. It's just like, let's just get through this game.
Yeah.
Let's just get the W. And it's like Pat talked about, I just want, let's get back to having fun again. And that's when the Chiefs were the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been missing is the fun and watching these games, man. It just seems so many, like these past 2 years, it's just like, we got to bring ourselves to these damn games. Like, Let me get the bottle. We're drinking.
Hey, but the clips posted on all our social media, so we made sure we posted the clip. You know, put our clip in front to make sure we had some receipts. So yeah. I mean,
I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, like
I mean, Chris need his glasses.
Don't
get me wrong.
I don't need my glasses.
Okay.
My glasses are for far distances. I can't see far, man.
Far distance. All right. You got it. Don't worry about it.
That's why I wear them in the car.
Oh yeah. Because you see, especially out there in Vegas, I got paralyzed. And shit, yeah, you need to see what's going on. So, but no,
you running on them old ladies leaving that casino, man. they got their walkers and their wheelchairs, the motorized scooters, man. And this on the street. Man, put the glasses on, brother.
I always have my glasses.
All right, I'm your brother, man. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
But I mean, Pat did say something interesting in the clip that was so telling. He was like, "Yo, it seems so simple. Oh, let's get back to having fun. It seems simple, but it's like take the pressure off." And like, to be honest, I don't think there's a lot of pressure on the fellas this year compared to last year. They were chasing history. So when you chasing a three-peat, something that ain't never been done before, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to have fun with all that much pressure on you. Yeah, you got that Mighty Joe Young figure. Goddamn, Clarence.
Yeah, great.
I know. It's
Yeah.
Right? It's like I gotta turn my ignorant meter up when Clarence step in the door. So I was like, all right, I knew what it was.
Don't worry. The next subject matter is really gonna turn up, but go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead and try to bust, Chris. Go ahead and try to bust.
No.
No, go ahead. Speak your thoughts.
I agree with what Mark's saying. You think about current events, right? So John Jones has vacated his heavyweight title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why he do it? He tired of being champ. It's good to be the hunter sometimes, man.
Nah, that motherfucker got in trouble again, dog. You saw that.
He just entered back into the drug testing pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to wear that blue tape and not have to wear that red tape. He want to be the challenger, not have to be the champ. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing for the Chiefs, man. They can get back to having fun. Think about that schedule last year. They was complaining about that fucking schedule.
The schedule,
you know what I'm saying? It was terrible. It was brutal.
Week 6 by week. 3 games in 11 days. Yeah.
Who does that shit?
Yeah. And your boy Roger Goodell in there.
Who does that shit?
Hey, hooves, dog.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not posting that, Joe.
Oh, go ahead. Let Joe go. He happy, man. Joe happy and festive, man.
Joe, you gotta chill on the N-word in the comment section, player.
Let Joe have his moment, man. He happy. It's a festive occasion.
Who got high and signed with AEW? Who signed with AEW?
Joe, you need to sit down.
Joe, who are you talking about?
Ain't no telling. He probably talked to the dude cutting his grass in the back. Yeah, he's signed with AEW. Damn, be still, Joe.
He said he got hooves, though, bro.
That's all right. They good for grabbing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Grab him, wrinkle the shirt.
Oh, he talking about
Brian. Shit out of him.
He talking about John Jones signed with AEW. Shut up.
No, he ain't going nowhere. But it's good to be the hunter instead of the hunted, man.
Yeah.
And you look at the landscape of the NFL, like, you know what Philly about now. You know how Philly gonna play you. So who else? Don't worry, I'll wait. Who else? It ain't Baltimore. It damn sure ain't Buffalo. So who else? Don't worry. Oh, Detroit. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait.
We gotta see how Detroit look without their coordinators.
Thank you. I'll wait. It ain't nothing. It's nothing, man. It's nothing in the landscape of the NFL that really can compete with what they do.
But you know the Chargers, man.
They say the Chargers, bro. They charged up, bro.
Chargers gonna do what?
They're gonna win the AFC West like every year. They the offseason champions every year.
And every year they had these damn spaces where people are going crazy about the Bengals, the Bears, the Bills, the Ravens, Detroit, the Eagles, the Cowboys, Commanders, Seattle,
and
the Falcons.
we Commanders.
You know, okay. See where your glasses at? You know better than do that damn dance in that song on here. Where your glasses, Chris?
Stand up. Who are we?
Hey, yes, cute song, but
ain't nobody mess. Listen, man, it's the Chiefs up here, and then it's everybody else at the bottom.
You already met your quota. You already met your quota.
No, you way past your quota, sorry.
You past your quotas.
They're in the league by themselves, man.
Yeah, I agree. What do we always been? We used to say this back in the day, Clarence. The Chiefs. It's not you beating the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs beating the Chiefs.
Beat themselves. They always do.
They always shoot themselves in the foot when they lose. Even
in the Super Bowl, they beat themselves. Yeah, they beat themselves in the Super Bowl.
I agree.
Okay. I'm not gonna say Philly didn't do what they did what they were supposed to do. They stuck to their script.
Like a complicated scheme that they just like put on the Chiefs offense. It was just line up and just run past them.
Yes. They not gonna do nothing. I promise.
And all Andy had to do was say, "Hey, Pacheco, Kareem Hunt,
run the ball."
Yeah.
Until they stop doing it.
Yes. Let's start simple, guys. Let's run a simple draw.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's run a draw.
Hey, a draw would have ate that Super Bowl up, bro.
We'll fix all of this, guys, if we just do simple shit.
Josh Sweat would have been like, I got you. Wait, you go 30 yards. Damn
it. Keeps happening.
All right, y'all. We got to play against the boss. Oh, worthy.
Yeah. Who had a great game in that Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it was garbage or whatever you want.
Yeah, it was garbage time. But
I don't care.
No. It happened. The fact of the matter is like, bro, they could have changed that game before halftime, before first quarter ended.
No question.
I just think Andy could have did more, man. Put some help on that left side, man. Joe Tooney getting his ass over here, and Mike Caliendo, they getting their ass whooped over here, dog.
It was too late at that point. It was too late.
Weak side
because it was what came out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing about the history of these Chiefs teams under Andy Reid is like that 5 does not change. If it changes, there is big problems. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't have an answer back there. Typically, you're not getting like a quality swing guy like you had in Cam Irving years ago when they went to the Super Bowl. Like, you're not getting that quality no more. So that 5 has to stay healthy. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
well, here's my answer, Clarence. I get it. DJ Humphries ain't played, but it can't get no worse.
It can't get no worse, man.
Put him out there and see what it
can't get no worse.
And he didn't put him out there. And the crazy thing was, you know what really killed me about it is like, yo, my man got a Pro Bowl on his resume. Like, I know we don't put, you know, obviously the actual physically being at the Pro Bowl matter, but
football at the Pro Bowl no more. Yeah.
But it definitely matters on when you talk about negotiating contracts and stuff like that. So it matters. But if that's on his resume, why didn't you throw him out there? It's like, I was confused by that. And what really confused me is because he played that Week 18 game at left tackle. If I'm correct. So I was like, man,
agreed, D-Mac. Agreed.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, we already said. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Hey, Week 1, if he's there, he's there. It's his. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what was that? What? How many episodes back did we finally come to that conclusion? See,
like 3 episodes ago when that hype train was going, and then then my man Jason Kelsey said he's Trent Williams. I was like,
Trent Williams.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what is more to say, Andy? Just put the starter cap on.
I think we got what we came to see. All right, let's go.
Right. Absolutely, man.
I'm telling you, if Simmons is everything that they say he is, then man, that's probably one of the biggest steals in draft history. Like and people are gonna say, "Oh, they let the Chiefs get him."
Well, y'all had the opportunity to grab me, and you said, "Fuck them."
Yeah.
What they supposed to do?
You
know what I'm saying? The lights get ready to cut on at the club, everybody. You been standing this all night, and you looking, the lights get ready to cut on. You like, well, what I'm supposed to do?
now you mad because you was over here playing pool with yourself. So
you know what I'm saying? I got high testosterone. What you gonna do? You going home? I ain't got no low T.
He's a top 5 tackle.
Don't worry, crescendo. Think crescendo, Mark. Crescendo. Think crescendo.
All right, well, let's get to this. Let's get to the top of the crescendo. Because somebody's been running their mouth.
Oh, man.
A former radio jockey in Kansas City.
Oh, Lord.
He frequents 810 Sports a lot.
Yeah, he did.
His name is Kevin Kietzman.
Kevin, I like burger meat in my mouth, Kietzman.
And I'm gonna play what Kevin Kietzman had to say.
Yeah, play it, because I haven't listened to it. Play it, please.
Mr. Patrick Mahomes, this is what he had to say.
Meanwhile, vacation photos are popping up of Patrick Mahomes, and he's fat. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's why you hit the play button. He's an embarrassment. You're a $500 million quarterback. You've made all these comments in the offseason that we're going to do our talking on the field. We got our butts kicked in the Super Bowl. We're coming back with a vengeance. Dude, you're fat. Your belly would be fat at my pool, hanging out with us, 60-year-olds, okay? My skin's flabbier than yours. I get it. Stop. Stop the fast food. Do a sit-up. Do something. Yeah, I'm sure he's worked out and strengthened his arm, and he's done all kinds of different things, quarterback things. But there's no training to this man. I don't understand it. He's not a kid anymore. You can't just run through your NFL career eating Taco Bell all the time and door dashing fried chicken, which he loves, from that one place over in Leawood where he gets it all the time. It's time, dude. It's time. And this going to camp and getting in shape is like 1970s baseball. Nobody does that anymore. That's not how it works at the highest level. But it is the start, and it is time, and I can't believe he was on vacation with his family, and he's done nothing. I can report. If you haven't seen the picture, I'm just reporting to you right now, he's done nothing but eat and drink this offseason. That's done. There's just no question. No debate on that one. But he's been known to come to camp and lose some weight. I'm sure he will at camp. They got nutritionists. They'll, if he asks, monitor my food, prep my meals, get this thing just right. Let's go lose 15 pounds, whatever it is. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Meanwhile, vacation photos are popping up of Patrick Mahomes, and he's fat.
So, now, I've always said this, and Mark can attest to this. If you want to know how Patrick Mahomes really feels, you just go read what Bobby Schroep has to say on his Twitter account. Because that's his trainer. That's one of his closest people that's always with him. When you see Patrick Mahomes on them training videos, that's
in the circle.
Yeah, that's who's training him.
in the circle. Yeah.
And if you want to go, because I ain't about to read all that what Bobby Schroep said, but you want to know what he had to say, go to his Twitter account. He pretty much told Kevin Kietzman, I got time today. Where's your location at, sir? I'm ready to pull up and spin the I'm ready to pull up and spin the block on you real quick. Talking about my man's like that. You questioning my skills as a trainer.
Sure.
And do you play
You questioning my work.
Yeah.
And last time I checked, it was like two maybe 3 days after the Super Bowl. My man Patrick Mahomes is back in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
All I see is Patrick Mahomes working out. Yeah. So what? He has a little vacation with his family. He can't have vacation time. He can't go kick it with his fam.
Mm-hmm.
He's just supposed to be a robot and just work out every day.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about the same man that been to the past 3 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he got his ass kicked in the Super Bowl. But so what?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He went 15-2 on a receiving core that was beat the hell up.
A plan B.
A running back room that consists of Isaiah Pacheco, who was still not clearly healthy, and Kareem Hunt, who pretty much just gassed out because we pulled him off the couch, and Andy Reid was like, yeah, we about to run you to the ground, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he still went 15-2 and went to the Super Bowl. And now you complaining about how he looked. Oh, he fat. Tell me, y'all let me know the bodybuilding quarterback that won multiple Super Bowls. Y'all let me know. Y'all know that person?
I'll let you go more on.
I mean,
Brady Quinn, is he a Hall of Famer? Because he was a
he-
physical, he had the arms and the build and all that. Because last time I checked,
I guess
Terry Bradshaw wasn't physically fit. Roger Staubach, I don't remember him being all ripped up.
Okay.
Brett Favre.
Cam,
no, not Brett Favre.
Cam almost won. That's it. That's as good as it gets. That's all I got for you, dog. Is Cam almost won. Yeah, that's wild.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Tom was flabby before TB12. He was flabby.
Yeah. I don't know what homeboy's really mad about. We not.
He's very out of bounds.
That whole rant was out of bounds. It makes sense because you're talking about a guy that has always shown that he's willing to put the work in to be a champion and not just physically, but I mean financially. He's left money on the table to make sure he puts the team around him. Like he's pretty much doing the Brady blueprint, and I'm just kind of confused on what was the point of this rant. This feels like I don't know if homie's like reaching for trying to hit another level on like Twitter or Instagram or something to get a bigger paycheck or something. Like homie starving for them clicks on YouTube. I don't know.
We know Kevin Kietzman for what he said about Andy Reid, and that's what ultimately got him fired from A10. Because he said some messed up stuff about Andy Reid and his parental skills and what happened to his son. You know what I'm saying? So, we all know Kevin Kietzman. He likes to jump out the window with a lot of bad, hot takey stuff against the Chiefs.
Well, doesn't that run common in Kansas City?
Like, I don't.
There's another fool. His name rhymes with shitlock. I mean,
yeah, he be saying some wild stuff too. But I just don't get this discourse on Mahomes and him being out of shape. And you never see Mahomes, breathing all hard, bent over, looking out of shape. He always looks like he's ready to go.
Chris, I got you. Hey, there's a physical freak in Indianapolis that did this.
Yeah, he tapped out the game.
I ain't never seen that from my boy.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson, and he's probably built like a truck.
I ain't never seen that from my dog.
Yeah, he ain't never tapped out.
I ain't never seen that from my dog. Hey, virtual, that me up right there. Just put an emoji in the comments and that me up.
D-Bag crazy.
Yeah,
but we know Kevin Kietzman. He's always out of the window with some of his hot takey stuff and he's been doing this lately. That's his whole stick now, coming at the Chiefs, coming at Patrick Mahomes, talking about Andy Reid, talking about whoever he can talk about, all the superstars, probably Travis Kelce. He's gonna be a take about Travis Kelce.
It gets clicks, and that's a problem. And so it's like, and he knew it's a strategy to it, but it's corny though.
Yeah, it's very corny. So Clarence, where you at, man?
You didn't hear that man for on ring. Hey, you never know. Hey, man, you never know what important on that.
If you're lonely now. No, I'm just playing.
Ow! We tonight. No, hold on. Let's. You stupid.
What crazy? All right, we can move on. So Hollywood Brown, he's coming back.
Yeah.
For this season, because his season. Right? Shut up, Joe. Shut up, Joe. Can't stand you.
Hey, if he is, props. Hey.
Yeah, I got my money. No, it's great. Let me stop. So Hollywood Brown, he did return this season pretty much for the same type of money that he was making last year. Now we had some, I wouldn't say high expectations, but we had some good expectations for Hollywood Brown last year. And he's returning back because, he probably left some money on the table getting hurt last year because that was probably the initial plan. He have a pretty decent season, probably go get paid somewhere else. But that didn't happen for him. So he's returned. And I think he actually really liked being in Kansas City too. So I just want to get y'all expectations for Hollywood Brown. We'll start with you, Clarence. What do you expect?
Well, hold on. So I had to do something real quick.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give me your Kevin Kietzman.
Yeah. You ain't getting off the hook that quick. So listen here, man. So we gonna come back to this later. But see, so when you hit 40, you go through what is called low testosterone. That means you become flaccid. And you sit up in a booth with your legs crossed and you shovel burger meat in your mouth. Now, you can have that burger meat. Okay, meat in general in your mouth is okay. I ain't judging. But listen, let me tell you something. So, plumbers, they supposed to be fat? No. Tow truck driver. Okay, plumber, start a plumber. So, plumber can't be fat because he got to get in the crawl space, fuck around and have to wrestle a raccoon under there, change out your plumbing, and you done clog the toilet with them big ass turds, you done put down that toilet. They can't be fat and go into your crawl space, man. Tow truck driver, he's supposed to be fat? No. He got to run from dogs, your ass, trying to shoot at him and stab him while he trying to take your car back. Can't be fat there. So, if you can't be fat on your 9 to 5, and you fat, and you shoveling burger meat in your mouth, meat in general in your mouth with your legs folded, Indian style, like you reading a novel in story time, how the hell you talking about Patrick Mahomes' body? You 60 years old, and you wish that you would have lived a piece of the life that Patrick Mahomes has lived. He has done more in his life in his 20s than you did in your entire life. Your radio show was dog shit, and nobody ever liked you. And then you sit up there with your feet crossed Indian style, shoveling burger meat in your mouth. Talking about Patrick Mahomes out of shape. Patrick Mahomes out of shape. 3 Super Bowls, threw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. He out of shape. Oh, so what he's supposed to do? He got more money than you. If he want to go out and say, fuck it for a month, he can. Guess what he ain't got? Low T. We know. He got 3 kids. Every damn offseason, he get another baby. So he's stretching them hamstrings out, man. He's stretching them hamstrings out. Bobby got him work, man. Bobby, and that motherfucker come home and be like, hey, girl, I ain't fucking around tonight. I ain't fucking around tonight, baby. We finna get it in. Kevin Kietzman can't say that no more because he too busy shoveling burger meat in his mouth. Got low teeth. All right. I'm sorry. I'm your brother, man. Okay, go ahead on with Hollywood Brown, man. Go ahead.
I'm letting you rock.
Fuck on, man. Listen, man, that's some bullshit. I'm going to say it. Who give a fuck what Patrick Mahomes body look like? I ain't fucking Patrick Mahomes. I don't. Why you care? Why you care? What he's supposed to look like? Tom Bergen or Tom Cruise or something? What the fuck? Listen, man. I guarantee you that anybody that has a problem with how Patrick Mahomes look, not near one of them will last 20 minutes working out with that man. That man is a top-of-the-line athlete.
Elite
of the elites.
1%.
The 1%. And your fat ass decide on a Wednesday, I'm going to stroll over to Culver's and get this double cheese with this malt and shovel this meat in my mouth with my fucking legs crossed. And then got nerve to talk about what Patrick Mahomes' body look like. If Patrick Mahomes wants to sit up and have a burger every day and drink 2 bottles of tequila and be the spokesman for a new tequila line, you can kiss his ass because he can do it. Because I guarantee you he'll outwork you any day of the week. He got loose hamstrings and high testosterone. that boy put it in, man. You old. You got low testosterone. You ain't putting it in like that, man. Come on, man. Cut the bullshit now. He got low T. That's why he mad. I bet he do some freaking fucking at home, but I can't do nothing. I done took about 3D blue chews. I can't get nothing right. And she just look at me, sorry ass, stay out of that goddamn Culver's, you be able to do something. Stretch your hamstring. Patrick Mahomes got flexible hamstring. You sitting on your ass over here with your feet crossed up, shoveling burger meat in your mouth. I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead on, man. See, y'all done got me started. Okay, you mother. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead on, man.
Oh, man.
Go ahead on, man.
Man, that was some good stuff right there.
Shoveling the burger meat got nerve to talk about what Patrick Mahomes do. Who are you? Who is anybody?
This is wild, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Patrick Mahomes' body. Why you worried about his body? He laying pipe. He got 3 babies. So obviously the person that mattered the most don't give a damn. He got 3 kids, probably gonna have another one this year. He'd be like, ha, 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 my testosterone up. You better get your testosterone up. That's all I know, man. You got low T, brother. It's all right. It's all right to be mad because you got low T.
Well, he need to holler at Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie.
Man, he need to do something. Go to one of them health cares and do them plug-ins and get him that shot or something, man. He sit up there with the legs crossed, eating and shoveling meat in his mouth.
What's that stuff that Frank Thomas never used?
It's an infomercial that come on.
Yeah,
on the sports radio. Doug Flutie and Frank. I don't know
name that stuff. I forget.
I don't know because I ain't got that problem, bro.
I see the commercial all the time. So
yeah, he got low T, man.
I don't pay attention to shit that I ain't got no problem for.
Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, okay, thank you. This ain't no Hims commercial. I'm just telling it like it is. Kevin Kietzman got low testosterone. He got to. Anybody got a problem with what Patrick Mahomes' body look like? He got low testosterone. He got to. He got to. What you want his body look like? Tim Tebow? Where Tim Tebow at right now? Don't worry, I'll wait.
He talking about football. He ain't played it. He talking.
He talking. Thank you. Meanwhile,
hey man,
15 the best quarterback in the league. I don't give a damn if Lamar Jackson go out tomorrow and rush for 1,900 yards. He still ain't gonna be better than Patrick Mahomes, man.
And let's not act like Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow is like.
Here they go. That's they won.
But they don't act like. I mean, the only one that's like you can really say something about it is Josh Allen, and he ain't even like.
Josh Allen can't
muscular dude. He just,
but Josh Allen can't win either.
No, he can't.
Who win? Who? Okay. Tom Brady aside, who has the most playoff wins?
Come on, man.
All right. If the name of the game is to win, there's nobody else in the National Football League that is that but him.
Hey.
But you got Punk. Okay. All right.
Hey, Reed was stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and shovel this double cheeseburger.
Hey, stop.
Okay. All right. You got it. Don't worry about it.
Hey, COVID. I ain't gonna lie, COVID slaps though.
Hey, man.
But I'm in good shape though. I ain't like him.
I mean, COVID is good.
Yeah, but
okay. Let me ask you this, Mar. When you go to an establishment, you gonna sit there with your damn feet crossed? In case something transpire, you got to think quick on your fucking feet. You gonna sit there with your damn legs crossed?
Never.
You got to keep your head on the swivel in case something transpire. You ain't got time to be sitting up there, I'm gonna shove this meat in my mouth. And if you don't get your grown ass up and act like you, man.
Hey.
Sorry, man. You got it. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy, bro.
That's real life, man. That's real life.
That's why
crazy, man.
Patrick Mahomes, they got beer, drinking beer and eating Taco Bell. So the fuck what? If he want to, I bet you he have another baby on the way. While your 60-year-old ass got to pop 4 blue chews.
Damn, 4?
All right.
Hey, no, you trying to have that man in the hospital.
He probably needs to be.
Yeah.
He needs to be. He ain't got nothing else better to do but sit up there and talk about what Patrick Mahomes' body look like. Why you looking from neck down anyway? Why you worried? He's supposed to be playing football and winning games. Why you worried, man? Why you worried?
Okay. Back to Hollywood.
I'm sorry. It's your fault.
You good? No. I wanted you to get your rant off and get your.
Oh, there's more. Don't worry. Crescendo. Think big. Crescendo. Think big.
Okay, that's right. Tyreek Hill's the real MVP. Shut up, Joe.
Ain't nobody talking about no damn Tyreek Hill.
I think he's referring to him having like 20 kids.
Damn.
Patrick gonna catch him.
Nah.
Patrick gonna catch him.
Oh,
You don't know. You don't know what be going on in that house. Boy, that boy opened that door look like Uncle Elroy. You don't know.
Tyreek have 3 kids a season.
Listen, Pat, open that door. Open that door, your ass look like Uncle Elroy.
Hey, you know what's crazy? It's Shorty just but I'm like, yo, like, did you was your math messed up or something? Like
She got sick of it.
Amen.
A new baby at the doorstep every time she went home.
Amen.
You got another one?
Amen.
Yeah,
Ain't got low T. That's what they ain't got.
All right, man. What's your expectation for Hollywood Brown this season?
Go ahead, man. I ain't got shit.
It's weird because you see how the offense is going to run. It's going to run through obviously, more like Rasheed, Travis, and try to get some running game in there. So Hollywood is going to try to. He's going to have to be that wide receiver that when his number is called, he has to make those plays because you're going to have limited opportunities. So it's like you got to capitalize on each and every last one of them, and unfortunately, that comes with some pressure. So I mean, it's another 1-year deal. So you're obviously trying to see if one, whether you get paid here in Kansas City or somewhere else, is when are you going to be able to make it throughout the whole season? That's going to be one. So that's an expectation. And then, like I said, with the limited opportunities, is cash in on them. So that's probably the only two probably expectation that I would could possibly see for Hollywood. Numbers wise, I couldn't even guess what he would probably rack. But if I was out to throw a number out there, if he gets north of 750, I mean, there's probably a market that'll probably look at that and be like, They throw him out 5-6 touchdowns. That'll create a market for him. So, I'm not. If the offensive line can stand up, I mean, it wouldn't be far fetched. I mean, Joe Burrow's having 3,000-yard wide receivers before, so. Rasheed, Xavier, and then whoever want to fight for third. And if I'm Hollywood and it's 1 year deal, I would be busting my ass and make sure I'm that third.
Right.
So, hey, well, I mean, possibilities is wide, but we'll see.
Right.
What you got, Glenn?
For me, it's a trick bag because we don't know what we don't know, and the unknown is what's the overall philosophy going into the season, and we get glimpses of it in the preseason, but week 1, after the first half, we pretty much know. Diehard fans, people that follow the team, pretty much know what direction this is trying to go to. So, I mean, for me, I could think back to maybe it could be comparable to the year that that first year they had Juju, and they beat Philly in that Super Bowl where it was a committee thing, but the explosion came from Travis, where now it's a committee, but the explosion comes from Rasheed. And obviously you get hopefully more production from Hollywood than you would from an MVS. You know what I mean? Because MVS dropped some passes that year. You did. So even him being able to stay healthy and make those catches guarantees him potentially another year after this year. You know what I'm saying? Because MVS was able to parlay that shit into another year, and he couldn't catch a cold most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you had Juju on that team who made plays like that. That could be the dynamic makeup and lower the expectations of what 87 is now, but you can still depend on him, and you don't have to worry about, oh, he dropped a pass here in the first quarter, so now it's messing up his head. You know what I'm saying? You can slowly bring him along and see how the defenses react, where they're like, okay, well, he's not that guy anymore, so we don't have to double him, and we don't have to be as physical at the line of scrimmage with him. We can kind of let him do his thing, and that way he ended up getting busy on you, and you look up and you like, hold on, how Travis catch 7 passes? So, I mean, I think it's just a collective thing, and as long as Hollywood can stay healthy, like Mark said, like, the recipe is the recipe.
Yeah, one thing I will see is what I'll be looking for in training camp is that can him and Patrick have, because they kind of was building a little rapport last season. You saw it. You saw that they had chemistry in training camp. Now, we don't know if that would have translated in season, because we've seen it before. Patrick, he built a rapport with a receiver, and then their receiver disappears in the regular season. But I just want to see, if he can build that rapport with Patrick in training camp, then maybe that's something we could be looking forward to where he can get back to that. What we were missing last year, we get it this year. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing is that it was a major injury, but it wasn't to his legs. You know what I'm saying? It was to his shoulder. It was broken clavicle. So that's of course, him getting hurt is not a good thing, but it was just, at least it wasn't a major injury to where it's like, oh, he's got to get his legs back underneath him, or he's got to learn how to cut. Well, we're thinking that more so for Rashee Rice. Like, he's got to get his legs back under him, which he looks like he can cut and do all that stuff that he's been doing. But I'm just looking forward to seeing like how if he can build that rapport with Patrick, then I can see him getting like a 700.
Sure. Yeah.
700 yards. Yeah. And we'll be happy with that. If Rasheed can give us 1,400, 100 yards, and Xavier gives us 9 to maybe even 1,000 yards next season, and then you give 700 from Hollywood, and then whatever Travis contributes, maybe he gives us 800 yards. That's good. We'll take that into it. We'll sign up for that.
So I heard, and I don't mean to cut you off. So I heard something the other day, and I don't know if this is true. So in the NFL last year, there was only 3 quarterbacks that threw for over 4,000 yards. Was that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so that's telling from the standpoint that, again, for everything that the NFL has done to want to see high scoring games and passes and all of this, defenses have caught up.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way that you're going to be able to combat that is to be able to be patient and consistent in the running game, because everybody's spending money for secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's spending that money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to get a quality middle linebacker, to get a quality Will and a Sam, you know what I'm saying? To be able to get some thumpers that can run downhill and stop the run when everybody's primary defensive set now is a nickel defense, it is advantageous to an offensive coordinator to drill it in his offense's mind that we have to be able to run the damn football.
Yeah.
We can score 28 points a game if we can be disciplined in the running game.
Mm-hmm.
If only 3 guys threw for 4,000 yards last year, what do you think the league and the landscape of the NFL, and as great as Pat Mahomes is, not saying that he can't be one of those guys, but now it's going to be, how can we manufacture this offense to be high-powered? And I don't have to throw for 400 yards every game. We can beat you with me throwing 280 week after week after week after week. And I average 2 touchdowns a game. Maybe 3. But we can get 112 to 119 yards consistently week after week on the ground.
That'd be
The
beautiful.
defense is caught up.
Yeah. No, they have. These defensive coordinators are just getting better. They're getting smarter. And I will contribute it to these defensive linemen are getting better in the interior. Interior, not just the edges. Interior pressure is kicking these offensive asses. So the pocket's getting crushed in more. So and then you're right, Clarence, the secondary, you know what I'm saying? These guys are coming with 2, 3 corners and safeties that can just be rotated in. And, you see what Denver did. Denver was like, yeah, we got Patrick Surtain, but we about to draft Jadu Barron too. I think the kid's name Riley Moss. So now they got 3-headed monster over there. You see what we did in the offseason. All right, Trent is the best, you know what I'm saying? And Jalen Watson, he looked good when he was healthy.
Right.
But let's bring in a Christian Fulton who has potential. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's draft a Noah Williams so we can have somebody, a more playmaker type corner that can get the ball away. And let's see what we get with Jaden Hicks. You know what I'm saying? This kid has potential. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2 intercept. I think he had 3 interceptions last year. So you see the potential in that kid. So I just think that right now is a second, the best time our defense was at its best when we had L'Jarius Sneed and Trent McDuffie.
Come on.
L'Jarius Sneed, you lock down the number 1 wide receiver, and Trent, you in the slot.
Come on, man.
And then Jalen Watson, you do you on the other side.
Come on, man.
Just hold up on the other side. That's all we need you to do, player.
Yeah.
That's why, and I don't like to go back to the Super Bowl. And look, Steve Spagnuolo knows way more defense than I know. But I would have liked it if maybe Jalen Watson would have guarded A.J. Brown and you put Trent McDuffie on Devontae Smith because he far is better against the smaller receiver.
But even in that game, it wouldn't have mattered because your front is dog-ass tired.
Yeah. But I'm saying in the beginning, because in the beginning, the defense wasn't the problem in the first half of the game.
No, it was not.
The defense was doing
the problem throughout the entirety of that game.
At all. It was just they got tired.
Yeah.
The offense couldn't get nothing going. They was on the field so long, it was just like
the levees broke.
Chris and then was like, all right, man, y'all got it. So I agree though. These defensive coordinators are getting better. They're learning these schemes.
And they don't have a choice.
They're studying, and it's up to these offensive coordinators to find different ways. And like you said, keep it simple. Like you said, Clarence, run the ball, be more balanced. It's not so much of a passing league. I think it's always been a balanced league. How balanced can you be? How can you make this defense say, damn, we got to cover every inch of grass on this field? But if you're just pass happy and throwing it 40, 50 times a game, oh, man, you playing right in our hands. We can rush the passer.
And the beauty of it is that in this league now, and I don't want to say this because it's going to sound like I'm a hater, but I'm really not. That, Joe. I'm really fucking not. Like I love these athletes and what they do, but in this day and age, there is no Ray Lewis, there is no Patrick Willis. You dig what I'm saying? Them linebackers, them dudes, they not coming through that door no more. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes that could cover that middle, but was mainly there to stop all that running. Like you're not doing all that run on Pat Willis and Navarro Bowman. You just not. You not doing all that running on the Ray Lewis. Ain't gonna happen. You're gonna feel it the next day. Guys now have to be able to cover athletic tight ends more, wide receivers or running backs in space. So why not take advantage of that if you're an offensive coordinator and say, if we are just a little bit more physical, we'll be more successful in the running game. We just got to be a little bit more physical because guys are not built to be able to take that like that from an offense, unless they come from Georgia or, you know, where they call Tuesday like a bloody Tuesday where they wearing pads and they hitting the whole practice like, you know what I'm saying?
Why is he called Trap Baby Joe?
Who is that? Who are you talking about?
Our 5th round pick, Jeffrey Bossa, the linebacker at Oregon. Why is he called Trap Baby? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't.
Where did you get this? Was he born in the trap house?
Is that something you made up, Joe?
What are we doing here?
I don't want to know why.
I do because you didn't deem him with a nickname called Trap Baby. I'm trying to figure out why did you call him Trap Baby?
Yo, how do we get here, dog?
Because it's Joe, and he always has to go left field.
I asked the same question. Why?
How did we get here?
Joe Blow on one, man. I told y'all he festive. He happy today, man. Let Joe Blow do what he want to do, man. Just let him text it, man.
That's
okay.
Because he dated my niece in high school, and she should.
Okay, Joe, we didn't need to know all that, man. Come on now, go have a seat.
What in the world?
What's tonight? Tuesday. There's a Bible study somewhere for you, Joe Blow.
You need holy water and baptism and communion today, Joe.
That's
order you an Uber because you can't drive. You've been
go
drinking.
in that kitchen, get you some wine and some bread.
He ain't got
go to sleep.
He ain't got no wine. You got Johnny Walker. He damn sure ain't got no wine.
Go and get you some get some red wine
and go to bed
and get some crackers. Use some communion at your house.
And then go to sleep.
It's time. Bed,
don't sleep this off.
Go get some of that virgin oil and put on your forehead. Matter of fact, just dump the bottle on. Just dump that bottle on. just dump that bottle on.
Oh,
because you need all the blessings.
Wow.
Oh man, but no, I agree with you, Clarence, man. These offensive coordinators, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see in these next few years how they evolve.
Yeah, man.
To get better to combat these defenses, because for a long while, offenses could do whatever they want, especially with the rules being what the rules are, and so tough on defense. You barely touch these dudes behind 5 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, pass interference is being thrown like crazy.
Yeah, man.
I think these past few years they haven't really been throwing pass interference unless it's just like some egregious.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They've been letting a lot rock with the defenses nowadays to where it's like, okay, you know, you got to fight for the ball. Like, I ain't just gonna throw this flag just because you felt like you getting held. Like, you got to at least look like you trying to get the ball. Or something.
These DBs are actually a mirror to what the wide receivers want to do now,
and they're bigger. They're 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", and they can run like the
run, man.
Yeah, almost like the built like Antonio Cromartie.
Yes. Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah.
So yeah. All right, man. You know, Clarence. Now I've been doing this. I've been making Mars suffer these past few episodes since he's become the official co-host.
Sure.
No, I've been playing these little games with him and
killing me, dog.
These trivia games, blind ranking games, and
Jigsaw.
Yeah, his head was spinning. You know what I'm saying? Now last week he actually did pretty good. He got 3 out of 5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm bringing back a game that we used to play, Clarence, called More Likely. What more likely is going to happen for these players in this season? I just want to get y'all answers. 10 questions. That's all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? First one. Who is more likely to have more sacks, Ashton Galati or FAU?
So let me ask something. So is that first person a real person?
Yeah, he's the rookie.
Galati. Okay, is that his real name? Because you know how you be messing up names.
Galati, whatever.
FAU.
Yeah, I was gonna go FAU.
Boy, Chris will tear a damn name up, boy. I'm gonna tell you something. Burrows.
We don't care about Burrows.
I'm sorry, I'm your brother. Okay. I'll let Mark go first. Oh, I'm supposed to play the game and Mark's supposed to play it.
Both of y'all, man.
Okay, go first, Mark. Yeah.
I was gonna go FAU.
Oh.
Yeah. I just think because he's been in the scheme longer and he knows what Spags is he should know exactly what Spags is looking for at this point. So that kind of gives you an advantage. It's not like Spags is running a very simple thing over there. Everybody could just pick up. So,
What you want, Chris?
What you got, man?
I'm gonna go with what Mark said. That's a good answer, man.
Oh, okay.
Good answer.
I'll wait for you to answer the question. All right, number 2. Who is more likely to have more receptions, Xavier Worthy or Travis Kelce?
Go ahead, Clarence.
More receptions? Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
Simply because this is quote unquote Travis's last year, which I don't believe. But I think that if you can minimize that workload by keeping everybody else healthy, I think you get potentially another year after this year, which will be, in fact, that final one. But I still think the goal is keep everybody else healthy around Travis so you don't have to use him and call his number as much to get the double team off of him, man. Getting hit at the line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you got, Mom?
Xavier's going to get more receptions because I think to kind of back at what Unc is saying, I think you're going to kind of purposely limit it, Travis, because you want him in, December, January, February. That's where I want Travis. So it's kind of like I don't want to say like Travis going to be going through the motions of the season, but it's more like I prefer him playing his best football in the back half of the season, especially playoff run.
Now we're talking.
having him, at ready to, especially, we already kind of talked about on the episode before it, like, this is it, I think. And kind of like what you said, he was like, nah, regardless, I think this is it, especially if he wins that Super Bowl. So
yeah. That would be my only reason to think that he would just say, you know what, we're good. They get this one.
What's wrong with Joe?
I can't see it. So Joe, you keep on running your mouth, man. You do your thing, brother.
You are a lucky man.
You say everything you want to say. I can't see none of it. Hold on, let me see if I can see it. Joe, you man. Let me see.
I can't.
Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah. All right, keep it coming.
All right, Chris.
All right.
All his teeth so he can trap, baby. Joe, if you don't go to sleep,
you gonna have them Swifties out there, man.
Yeah, we don't need that, man.
All right, question number 3. Who is more likely to start left tackle week 1? Justin Simmons or Josh Simmons or Jalen Moore?
Josh Simmons. I think that's easy.
Is it easy? Is it easy?
Okay.
Hey, man.
Is that your answer to, Clarence?
Why you ask this shit right now? Why you can't wait until like third preseason game or something?
We could always revisit this.
Hell.
We add to it.
I'm gonna go with what Mar say. I'm your brother, Mar.
Number 4. Who is more likely to get cut? Sky Moore or Carson Steele?
Sky Moore. This gotta be Sky Moore, man.
Nah, I'm gonna go Carson Steele.
What Sky Moore did?
Carson Steele did. Fumbling football.
Hey.
Gator Man.
Yeah. That little character going.
But he named his alligator Crocky J.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess he can go home.
Crocodile fumbly.
You cold-blooded, boy.
Crocodile fumbly. Hey, there you go.
That's a good one.
You've been acting.
You redeemed yourself on that one, Joe.
Man, you sick. Man, you sick. You sick. Oh no.
Oh man. Who's more likely to have more rushing? Who's more likely to have more rushing TDs? Isaiah Pacheco or Kareem Hunt?
If Pacheco healthy, it's pop.
Kareem.
You think Kareem?
Kareem.
Okay.
I say more goal line, all the goal line sets.
Yeah, I'm going Kareem. Yeah,
I think Pacheco fighting for a job, man.
Yeah, well, he's his contract year.
Yeah,
he fighting for some money.
Yeah.
Okay, what rookie is more likely to make a bigger impact, Noah Williams or Jalen Royals?
Can neither be an answer?
No,
you gotta pick one.
Nah, I'm gonna go Noah Williams.
Yeah,
I already know what Joe gonna say. Joe gonna say Royals.
It can't be. 11 touchdowns. Yo, go to sleep, man. What's wrong with you? Talking about some 11 touchdowns. From where?
That Johnny.
Where he gonna get these 11 TDs?
Nah, that Johnny Walker kicking, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Who's more likely to be the Chiefs' top fantasy football player? Rashee Rice or Xavier Worth? Who?
I think Xavier Worthy.
I'm right there with you. I'm going X-Man too.
Yeah.
I think he might get more touchdowns because that big playability. They gonna test some defenses, especially if you got all three of them dudes out there with Hollywood, X, and Rasheed and Travis out there. Like they're gonna take some shots, and at some point you just gonna throw X, just go straight down the seam, and like just go. So it's gonna happen.
Okay. What's more likely to happen? Mahomes 5,000 yards or McDuffie 4 interceptions?
Mahomes 5.
I would say at this point McDuffie is more likely. Not okay, but it's not to say that Pat can't be on his shit like that. It's just being smart with the football and making every play count. In this NFL with these defenses, I think it's more Trent.
Okay.
I got you. But we see what happens when Mahomes gets that time. It's a problem, man.
That part.
What's more likely, Kelsey 1,000 yards or George Karlaftis 12 sacks?
Oh man, we already talked about it. Oh yeah, it's must. If y'all saw the episode, 12 is the minimum. George. So yeah, I got to go George on this one too. Yeah.
Okay. Last but not least, what's more likely, Chiefs sweep the AFC West or go undefeated?
Sweep the AFC West. Ain't nobody going undefeated.
Joe gonna say undefeated. That's right.
They're not going undefeated, man.
Ain't nobody going undefeated, bro.
No, hell no.
Ain't nobody doing that.
All right, Joe. Good job, fellas.
At the end of this game.
Yeah. 17 questions.
Praise God.
Last but not least, we're gonna go around the league. Now today, the quarterback series came out, season 2. And you got my man Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying on the show.
Chris.
What I was doing with
I guess he don't need his
Pat Mahomes' dad. That's how he said it. Joe Burrow. But they showed a segment of him, you know, when they played the Tennessee Titans, and my man Zach Taylor was trying to calm him down. And they was, mind you, they won the game, but he was still pissed off because the way the offense was looking and out of sorts, and he was cussing out Zach Taylor. So it goes to the question is, when do you think Zach Taylor is going to get fired this season?
Oh, didn't they miss the playoffs the last 2 seasons? Oh yeah,
it's been 2 years or just 1?
2.
No, the last 2.
It's been 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, stings the nostrils, don't it, Cincinnati fans? With your ass chili and the fucking noodle. Ass motherfuckers. Okay, I'm sorry. I just told him, Joe. What kind of motherfucker eats some chili and some noodles? You gotta be a sick bitch to eat some chili. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. Okay. All right, go ahead on and answer a question, Chris. I'm sorry, man.
Hey,
oh, I can't believe I just said that. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
Clarence, what's your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers?
Yeah, okay. Let me think.
It's going up like a crescendo.
So, well, so what you asking? How many wins?
I'm just saying, how you feel about overall? How you feel about him being on the state? Do you think it's going to work? You think it's going to come to
I think this is going to be what get Mike Tomlin fired.
Okay.
I think Mike Tomlin finna get actually fired. I think so. This decision, I think, is going to cost Mike Tomlin his job.
I don't think he is fired. I think they do the part ways thing.
Mutual
difference. He's still doing seminars in March because he ain't got no damn job over parting ways. Parting ways means you a speaker somewhere until somebody call you. You ain't got no job, Tommy.
He'll get a job on ESPN or something.
Man, he don't need to be over there with Ryan Clark.
Son.
Fuck around, choke Ryan.
He ain't gonna chuck Ryan. That's his boy.
He might.
That's his boy.
Okay.
Crazy.
He might choke Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Put that hairline further back, man. Don't get him, man. Tighten that hairline up.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
I'm sorry. I said too much. Okay.
What you think about the Jalen Ramsey trade?
I don't know, man. The hardest part for me is what do they see in Jalen that they want to add to a rich tradition of defense? What do they see in him that they feel like he can add to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is tradition you talking about. So Jalen got to be on board with coming up and hitting in the run. Jalen got to be Jacksonville Jalen or first year Rams Jalen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the level of expectation when you put on that Steeler helmet and play defense, dog. Like, so I don't know. I don't know where he is. I hope he bought in, and I hope it worked. I would love to see it work. I would love to see them have one of the top. It's just one of those things that just makes football the best when you have certain things going right. Pittsburgh's dominant defense, Baltimore's dominant defense, good running games, good passing attacks from the teams you know that are supposed to do it, and teams and guys are healthy. Like, it's just certain things that just make football more enjoyable when it happens right. So them having a good defense and Jalen Ramsey fitting in there makes football right, man. Especially if you can get Aaron Rodgers not to be the Aaron Rodgers that played the back half of that season last year, and not the guy that was still trying to get his feet underneath him the first part of the season. Might be something good, man.
You think they get a deal done with TJ Watt?
They better. What else do you got? Highsmith? Mm-hmm. You better. You look at what, okay, for as many mistakes as Cleveland has made, the mistake that they haven't made is to let Miles go.
Yeah, that was a Myles Garrett mistake.
Okay, well, even still. Like,
first plane smoking. Get the hell out of here.
Hey, man.
He did all that. Look, how you break up with your girl and then say, never mind?
Yeah.
She gave me a new car.
Okay, and something else. We're going to touch on it in a second. Okay. Halftime pie is a real thing. We're going to talk about it in a second. Crescendo. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. TJ need to get paid. He deserves it. He deserves to at least, so they can give him a 4-year deal, right? Mm-hmm. And they honor 2 years of it. And if you start to see that decline in that 2, then you can get out, right? So then, at least, if nothing else, he leaves after 2. He can retire, like he can come back and retire as a Steeler, and it's no harm, no foul. The relationship doesn't get fractured. But just pay that dude, man. Come on. What was it? 19 and a half 1 year? Hey, come on, man. What we doing?
Mm-hmm. He's definitely a top 3 defensive end in this league.
Listen, I remember maybe it had to be the year that Deshaun's first year in Cleveland, and they played a Monday night game against Pittsburgh. The game that Nick Chubb got hurt in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was one of the most physical football games I ever seen played by Pittsburgh. And it was led by TJ. It was backed up by Highsmith and Hayward. Like, they was out there smacking. Like, I mean, getting after it, dog. Like, so when you had that tradition, pay that man. Get that man his money, man. What? It shouldn't even be a question. Mike Tomlin want to keep his damn job. Hey, TJ.
Hey,
pay him.
And then, I mean, Mike T better be house hunting, man.
Man, if he don't do the right thing,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a lot of things that's going to have to go right for that situation in Pittsburgh to make sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't. My thing about Pittsburgh is that I think they need another weapon. I mean, I like Jonnu Smith. I think that's a good addition in the tight end room. But they need another wide receiver outside of DK. Outside of DK.
I got two problems. What I didn't understand was you had two guys last year, Fields and Russ.
Mm-hmm.
You had George Pickens. Mm-hmm. Why did you let all three of those options go?
I think this is a GM thing. I don't think this is like.
So what are you trying to build for?
Well, the word is that the Steelers are okay. Aaron, you keep us afloat for a year, and then next year quarterback, because they didn't believe in the quarterback core this year, which it was a weak class, but they expect next year's class to be a lot better.
Okay, so does this mean that Mike Tomlin's losing his job? Like, do you really want to give him a rookie quarterback to rebuild this franchise with, or are you trying to say like, hey man, this is your run. This is your last dance. Like, we got to move on and build for the future. Because, I mean, like, when Tomlin got there, he had been. The table was already set for him. He had James Harrison, Larry Foote, and James Ferrier. You know what I'm saying? Larry Foote.
A veteran.
Yes. He had that.
A veteran.
So, how are you going to now say, okay, so we're going to clean the deck. We'll give you DK. We'll give you TJ. But you get a rookie at the quarterback position. Huh? Make that make sense.
I mean,
in the North, when all you got to do is run the football and play good defense and have your quarterback not turn the football over, you going to trust that with a rookie?
They don't have to. They need a franchise. They haven't had a franchise quarterback since Big Ben.
They've been trying.
If you would have kept
Kenny Pickett, wasn't it?
If you would have kept Fields, you probably would have had it.
They must have didn't believe they went 4-0 and they pulled them. They was like, nah, we good. We want somebody to throw the football down the field. And it was really because George Pickens was like, hey man, I know we winning and all.
And then you let George Pickens walk.
He ain't give me the ball enough.
Because
and George Pickens gone. He's still gone. He in Dallas.
Because initially, for the reason why they started Russ, is the reason why they got rid of George Pickens. They got tired of him saying, man, I ain't running this route. The ball ain't coming my way anyway. And that's always been George Pickens' stick. That's when what's the coach at Georgia? What's his name?
Oh,
Kirby Smart.
Yeah,
Kirby Smart. When Kirby Smart say, "Hey, man, he a character."
Right.
You know what that means.
He a little bit of a character. He was good. He was great. He made me be great.
Right.
If he could put it all together, but he's a him guy.
Yeah.
That's why I said in Dallas, I'm like, what's gonna happen when CeeDee Lamb got 12 catches and 150 yards and George Pickens got 2 catches for 30?
He's gonna choke the hell out of Dak.
I'm just saying.
And then probably gonna go up there and piss on Jerry Jones' carpet. Get me the fuck out of here.
Ask for a trade out of there.
He gonna go up there and kick
that game is. I know it's coming.
Yeah, man.
CD gonna have like 12 catches, 150, 2 touchdowns. He gonna be going off. They winning.
Yeah.
George picking on the sideline, knocking coolers over and shit. Offensive linemen and shit.
Threatening people. Yeah.
grabbing the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Running up on Brian Schottenheimer. Running over.
Man, I was like, yeah, man.
Just running up on Brian Schottenheimer. You ain't your daddy. What's up?
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
That's crazy.
That's real life.
Meet your daddy.
That's real life.
Your daddy.
We'll whoop your ass by that cooler when we get him back.
Why I ain't getting the ball, man?
Yeah.
And I get it. They want to meet certain incentives in their contract to get more money and all that stuff.
Yeah,
That's what it's going to be all
man.
about too. But still, we winning, man. We up by 3 touchdowns. I don't give a damn
about that. I don't give a damn about none of that shit.
Is that
we ain't up by 3 touchdowns because we ain't up by 3 touchdowns because of me.
I'm over here bystander and shit.
I'm over here blocking. That's what I'm doing.
I don't care about none of that, man.
So
man,
we know he's a talented brother. If you put it all together, it's just
right.
I don't know if it's gonna work in Dallas. Dallas might not have been the spot for George Pickens.
Absolutely.
He needs some leadership.
Absolutely.
Grown ups to say, hey, listen.
That's crazy.
You act up once. You on a bench player, you in street clothes.
Hey, some Bill Belichick and Bill Parcells would have got on him real quick. Told you
he would have cussed. Bill Parcells would have cussed him out.
He probably scrapped. Probably would have scrapped.
Yeah, they would have.
Yeah,
it'd have been a tough.
Definitely. He was talking to T.O. crazy.
Yeah.
And he called T.O. a she. Girls. I'm like, damn, Bill, he gotta be a she.
He called Terry Glenn a she.
I think he called both.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't put it past Bill Parcells. Bill Parcells talk to you crazy. What?
Yeah.
He would turn.
Yeah.
He used to talk to Phil Sims like he wasn't shit.
Oh yeah. Phil Sims, boy.
Why are you still next to me? Get your ass on. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Just do like 3 touchdowns. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. We'd have to fight that out, man.
I think the only person he didn't talk to like that was Lawrence Taylor. He knew.
We'd have to fight that out, man. It'd have been a Kumite.
He said the Kumite.
But then mock your ass, Bill.
Charlie.
We gotta fight to the death, man. You ain't finna talk to me like that for all.
Clarence.
You know what I'm saying?
You
see my man over here drinking the Gatorade, laughing at me and shit because you done talk crazy to me. Oh yeah, we gotta fight to the death after this game, man.
Gotta scrap.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, man. Well, Clarence, it was always. I knew this episode was everything I thought it was gonna be and more.
Well, I appreciate you, good brothers, man. It's always a pleasure.
Hopefully, this isn't the last time we see you. This.
Oh hell no. But can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, man.
Okay, so I want to circle back to something I said earlier about low T. So listen, man. Okay, there's a reason why I don't engage in certain behaviors on social media. And listen, let me tell you something. So football fans in general, when you go to work all week, here's why I need a couple things from you. I need you to eat good. I need you to go for a walk at least 1 or 2 days a week. Keep your health about you. So on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday when you're watching football, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor in peace. You can eat that pizza and have some halftime celebration. Because you got to do both. You end up getting worked up. Oh, well, he ain't running the right route. I can't believe we lost this week, man. Damn, then I messed up my whole week. Well, your week wouldn't be messed up if you keep your testosterone levels up. You got to keep them testosterone levels up, man. Hey, man, listen. You got expectations for your football team and your football players. Well, your old lady or your partner got expectations for you, goddammit. And you show up and show out on halftime. Stretch some hamstrings out some. Be active. Do something. Work up a sweat, too. They working up a sweat. You expect them to go 60 minutes in a ball game, working up a sweat, come out the field. They left it all on the field. Why don't you leave it all on the field? Do something yourself. Keep your testosterone levels up.
Listen, won't you leave it all on the field? He's going crazy. Oh man, that was a PSA from Clarence and get low testosterone. Maybe he'll get us a hey.
Don't be no sucker, man.
Maybe he can get us a Hims sponsorship.
Hey, this is crazy.
Or a Bluetooth sponsorship. Hey, Bluetooth, you listening?
Hey man, yeah. Pop 2 of them fuckers. You've been working all week. You deserve to sit on your ass and watch football. Don't get me wrong, you deserve it.
Hey, send Chris the samples. I don't need them shits.
No, you ain't
man.
send me. Like that. Hold on now, Warren.
Okay.
Do me like that.
If you try one, I'll try one. All right.
I don't need to try one.
Hey,
I mean, I don't need to, but I'm curious though.
Hey man.
Them honey packs.
I'm just
anyway,
saying. I'm just saying.
Because
y'all know how y'all know how I get, especially during football season, where everybody be on some bullshit and they be saying some off the wall shit about teams and all this. Like, man, go get laid, man. Do something with your time.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. I see the finger. Yeah. I'm y'all brother, man. Yeah.
No, you cannot have a second. Nope.
No, Joe, you can definitely not have a second.
You've had plenty of seconds.
You've had second, thirds. You just jumped in front of the kids eating
Joe, yeah, man. I love you, Joe Blow.
Hey, man. Told you.
Hey, you can't keep talking and lying, talking about you being misrepresented on this show.
You represent yourself just like you always do.
I misrepresented.
I didn't watch Chris. You said that, not us. No. You brought that up that one time.
No. Oh no!
Was Mark? Was you on that time when that?
He said.
He said what? Chris was on this on that episode.
Chris Jones 10 times for real. Joe, you out of.
He said, "Now, Clarence, I don't know if you remember this.
I can read it.
No, but in the one of the episodes back in the day, Joe was like, something about watching Chris Jones's 40 time a bunch of time, rewinding it, and I'm like, whoa, why are you watching that? Because you know what happened in the Chris Jones 40.
Yeah, I know, Joe. What? I didn't watch Chris Jones 10 times. Oh no.
You the one that said rewinding and going back and watching it a bunch of times.
What?
Mark, did he not say that? Did he not say that?
We was like,
you brought this on yourself, Joe.
Hey, yeah, because we was all like, yo, hey, whoa.
Why are you watching that?
Joe, you need to go to sleep. You need to go to bed,
you got
man.
to bring this up. We was about to end the show.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Joe, go to sleep.
You put that on yourself.
Hey,
go to bed.
Put that on juju on you, bro.
That's
hey,
on
you need to go to bed, Joe.
We wasn't gonna say. I wasn't even gonna bring that up. You brought that up.
Bro,
My man said I done watched that 10 times.
I am so dead right now. This is
you
so
the one that said watching it over and over. It's like, why
listen,
are you
Joe,
watching it over and over?
Yo, listen, don't be in Culver's with Kevin Kietzman.
All right, man. If you look at the screen, you see the QR code for the Bet US website. For the Bet US website. First time users only. You go sign up, put in the promo code JOIN125, you get a 125% sign-up bonus. That's 3 risk-free bets on $100 up to $5,000 on your first 3 deposits. So if you bet $100, if Clarence bets $100 on his first 3 deposits and he loses, guess what, Clarence? You keep your money on your first 3 deposits. So you can keep your money or you can win some money over at Bet US. Tell them that Arrowhead Chief Podcast sent
you. I like it.
If you whatever streaming platform you like to listen to your podcast on, you can hear us on Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, all iHeartRadio, whatever you listen to your podcast. Arrowhead Chief Podcast is available. Also, first time watchers on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. So when we go live on Tuesdays at 5:30 Central Standard Time, you can jump in the lives like Joe has. D-Mac was in here earlier. You can jump in the live, talk about these topics, give us your opinion. If you agree with us, disagreement. Hey, you might agree with Kevin Kietzman and think Patrick Mahomes is fat, but then you would have ran the risk of Clarence of talking about your low T sales. So,
yeah, they got low T, man. Okay.
Give us your Hollywood Brown
I ain't
expectations.
gonna say nothing. Don't worry about it, guys.
And you could have played along in the more likely game. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And whatever social media platform that you use, whether it be X, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Twitch, Facebook, whatever you use to do your social media, Arrowhead Chief Podcast is available at AH. Let me see if I can pull it up. There you go. You see that? AH Chief Podcast right above us. Yeah, go ahead and follow us on all social media platforms. We just some regular guys. We ain't Hollywood over here. You know what I'm saying? Joe, where you at? You know what to do. That's the second thing you did right.
Yeah.
That is the second. What?
Don't.
My God.
Don't, Chris. Listen here. Joe need to go to sleep.
Anyway, follow us. We'll follow you back. If you have critiques or feedback, or if you have a question or topic that is Chiefs or NFL related, if we like said topic, we'll bring it up on the show. We'll shout you out on the show because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So go ahead, hit us up via DM, email, or our mentions. All right, good people. Until next Tuesday, it's been real. We love y'all.
Love y'all, man.
But until next time, we out.
We gone.
Holla at y'all, man. That's